Good morning, students. So I hope that you must have liked the video that I had presented before this, and today we are going to see a new video. Feel free to comment and also to ask doubts in case you haven't understood something that I am going to teach. So today we are going to see the lesson 1.3, the cop and the anthem. The lesson is written by O. Henry, who is one of the famous American writer. He has written many other short stories, and especially he writes short stories. So there is something that you need to know about O. Henry. O. Henry was a person who has written his short stories related to the day-to-day life, related to common people, related to the life during that time in America. He has also commented on such social stigmas at that time, the way society used to work, also the way there was a difference between the classes in society, how the upper class and how the middle class and the lower class they functioned, and how it was very different and how it was difficult to survive in that time in the New York City. So today we are going to see in the chapter about a person who is homeless, who doesn't have a place to stay, and the person wants to get arrested. Now you will ask that why does a person wants to get arrested? Okay, because it is very unusual for someone to demand that I want to be in the jail. No one wants to be in jail. Everyone wants to have their freedom, wants to enjoy their life. But here, to everyone's surprise, our character, Soapy, is the name of our protagonist, our main character. And this particular character desires to be arrested and put behind the bars. Now the only reason to be put behind the bars over here is that winter is approaching and it is the fall time. Fall time, that means what? The leaves are falling, the trees are going to get new, or you can say the fall is occurring, and now the winter is very near. So after this, once the leaves are going to fall, once everything is going to be covered with snow, there is going to be chilling cold outside, and with a person who doesn't have a place to live is definitely going to suffer in this sort of climatic conditions. So when you look at our Soapy over here, he feels that if he gets arrested, he will get a place to live, that is, he is going to live in jail, he is going to get food to eat. And therefore, he is feeling that if I get arrested, I will be protected from the winter outside, the cold climate outside, and I'll get a nice warm place to stay for the winter to go. Now he desires this, and that is the reason he is saying that to get arrested I must do some sort of a crime, because if you are not going to do a sort of a crime, what is going to happen? You won't be get arrested, right? Without reason anyone can't come to you and say that you are going to be put behind the bars. You need to do something wrong, you need to disobey something, you need to disobey the law. So henceforth, what is he doing? He is saying that I will commit a crime and therefore I'll get arrested. So there are 3 to 4 crimes that he thinks of doing. Now first thing that he thinks of doing is that he will go to an expensive luxurious hotel, a restaurant, okay, and he is going to have food over there, and he's not going to pay the bill. He's not having any money to pay the bill. So what is going to happen? Naturally, the people or the owner of the restaurant is going to call the police, is going to call the cops, and he's going to put this fellow Soapy behind bars, okay. So he tries to do that. He tries to enter one of the restaurant, but the watchman of the restaurant observes that he is not wearing good clothes. His trousers are torn off. His shoes are not good, and therefore, what does he do? He throws Soapy out without entering the restaurant. Now further, he thinks about doing something else, because he has failed in this first task. So he thinks about doing something else. So the second thing that he thinks about doing is shop is located in the city itself. So he takes a stone and throws it on the shop window. Now the window with immediately because of the influence of the stone breaks, and there is a policeman standing nearby. Okay, and he has heard the voice of something breaking, so he rushes to see what is the situation, what has happened. So our Soapy, instead of running, is putting his both the hands in his pockets of the trouser and is standing and giving a nice smile to the police officer over here. So the police officer comes to him and asks him that where is the person who tried to broke the window. So he says, don't you think I am the person who tried to broke the window? So the policeman says that no person is going to stand over there, no person is going to break the window and stand over there to get arrested. So again it is an failed attempt of our Soapy to get arrested by the policeman, and the policeman goes away. Now further he thinks about going to another restaurant and trying the same thing, trying to eat something. So he manages it successfully. So now when he has finished eating a lot of stuff, okay, he says to the waiter that, see, I don't have money and you are free to call a cop. Go call a cop, okay, and get me arrested. So the waiter says that no, I'm not going to do that with you, okay, and he asks two people from his restaurant to throw Soapy outside. Okay, so they take Soapy and they throw Soapy outside of the particular restaurant. Now again Soapy gets up and is feeling really sad. He thinks that this time arrest is really going to be difficult. I'm not going to get arrested so easily. Why is it that no one wants to get me arrested? I really want to get arrested. Okay, so Soapy henceforth, what does he do? He says that I'm going to create a more serious sort of a crime. So then he goes outside of a shop and there is a window over there, and he can see that there are people sitting inside, but outside there is an umbrella kept. So what does he do? He tries on stealing the umbrella. So as he's stealing the umbrella, there comes the person and says that you're stealing my umbrella. Okay, so he is saying that, oh, is it your umbrella? I thought it is mine. So the person who is telling to him that you're trying to steal my umbrella suddenly becomes slow while he is walking towards Soapy, and he says that, is it so? Do you identify it as your umbrella? So Soapy says, yes, definitely it is my umbrella. So he says that maybe then it's your umbrella, because today morning I got this umbrella at a certain place and I took it because there was no one to look after it. So then finally Soapy gets this umbrella and gets walking. Now he is really frustrated and angry about the situation, how things are turning up. That means since when he is trying to get himself arrested, but nothing is working out. Okay, so in that anger and frustration, he throws away that umbrella and walks further. Now when he walks further, there is an old church. Okay, there is an old church over there, and there is a person who is playing an anthem, okay, who is playing a sort of a song related to Sabbath. Okay, what is Sabbath? Sabbath is it's kind of a religious festival, or you can say a religious day which is followed in the Christianity initially. Okay, so there is a person who is playing a particular anthem. Now when you know that when you listen to religious songs, whether it is about Hindu religion, whether it is about Islam, whether it is about Buddhism, whether it is about Christianity, about any sort of religion, okay, you'll come to know one important thing, that these songs are somewhere soothing your ears and calming down your mind and your soul. It really gives you a sneak peek into your conscious, that whether is it really what I am doing is right? Am I supposed to do what I am doing? Is it something that I can change? Am I living my life the way I am supposed to? All these questions, all the questions of morality start coming up. And when these questions come up, we really start to think about, is there something that I can change? Is there something that I can make my life really interesting? I can make my life good? Is something that I can try to be a holy person again? Is it something that I'm going to do something very much wrong? Was I the way I am today before? Or is it something that I have done really wrong and I need to change it? All these questions start popping up in the mind of Soapy, who is listening to this particular anthem, this particular song that is played inside the church. And at that very time, It is as if the world for the Soapy turns around. He decides at the very moment that I am not going to go to jail anymore. I don't want to live a life as a criminal. I am really going to work hard. I am really going to work for my survival. I am really going to get a job, and I am going to earn money, and I am going to purchase a place for me to live. Now this is the time when he decides on improvising. As you remember, Soapy wanted to go to jail. For what reason he wanted to go to jail? For the reason that he wanted to survive this winter. But here the Soapy who is talking to us over now, who is speaking right now, is a person who has completely changed. He doesn't want to live a life as a criminal. Now he wants to live a life which is going to be good. A life of a respectable person, a life of a person who is going to be respected in the society, who is not going to be considered as a criminal, and henceforth he decides that he is going to be a good person. Now at the very point there is a policeman who observes him. Okay, and the policeman comes to Soapy and asks him that what are you doing over here in the churchyard? Okay, so he says that I'm not doing anything. So the policeman immediately catches him, takes him to the court, and then therefore he is being punished for loitering around without any reason in the churchyard. So he is again given punishment of 3 months and thrown into the prison. And that's the end of the story. Now when you really look at the story, you are surprised at the way the events have turned. Okay, when Soapy really wanted to get arrested, he did not get arrested. Okay, when he really wanted to be a better person, he got arrested. So this is the way our life works. Sometimes when we desire something a lot which is bad, eventually it is going to end up being that. And when you are going to desire something that is going to be good, eventually you are going to end up getting what you have desired. Now over here when you see this particular person, Soapy over here. Soapy at first is a bad person, but when he tries to become a good person, he ends up being a bad person. So why not from the beginning try to live a good life rather than thinking of becoming bad? It is said that whatever you think, you become. So here Soapy really wanted to become a criminal, and at the end he becomes one, even when he has changed his mind to not become one. So that is the reason that we need to focus on exactly what do we want from life, and that is what we are going to get at the end of the life. Now over here you can see the irony, you can see the satire that is used by O. Henry about the law enforcement in the New York City during that time. You can see that even in our Bollywood movies, when we see these movies, we find out something which is very much similar to this sort of a situation. Okay, when we really want the cops to be there, the cops are not there. You know, when we want that they should be there for the help, but when everything is done, when everything is completed, the cops are going to turn. So same thing is happening over here. When he desires that the cops should catch him for the crimes he has done, now breaking a window or stealing from someone is really a crime, but not loitering somewhere or standing in front of a churchyard and listening to the anthem is not a crime. But you can see the irony. When he was really committing a crime, he did not get arrested. When he was not doing anything, when he wanted to change himself, he got arrested. Okay, so sometimes when the cops are needed, they are not there, but sometimes when we do not need them, they really come at that particular place. Now over here we can see how the system works. Okay, when we do some sort of a serious crime, sometimes we are just left to go by, but sometimes when the crime is really small, which can be gone or which can be ignored, we get punished for that particular crime. So what is the moral of this particular story? What have you learned from this particular story? That if you are going to desire something really with your heart, you are going to get it. So it's better you desire something good instead of desiring something bad. Okay, so this was about our lesson today. If there is anything that you haven't understood, please go through the summary which I have already shared on the group. Expensive shop. So I hope you must have liked the lecture. and understood it. If there is any doubt, you can contact me on Google Classroom. You can put a comment and I will surely try to solve your doubts. Thank you. So I